I've seen so many videos about how to get more damage in Apex Legends, giving tips on what weapons to use, how to position yourself, and how to let opponents heal so you can milk as much damage from them. Which are incredibly helpful tips, but really don't fix the underlying problem that is preventing most players from raising their damage average. And if you apply this simple fix, I can guarantee you at least 200 more damage to your seasonal average, which will get you one step closer to a 2k, 3k, or hell, even a 4k badge. Now the problem I am referring to occurs during a player's fight or flight response, which is an automatic physiological reaction to an event that is perceived as stressful or frightening. This response can occur just about any engagement and can strongly affect the performance of the player. Some may argue that the difference between a pro player and an average player are factors such as aim, movement, and game sense. Which is true to a certain extent, but what is never mentioned is their ability to maintain focus under extreme pressure, not allowing their physical responses to take control and maintain pure, unadulterated focus towards their goal. It doesn't matter if it's a 1v1 or a 1v3, the same amount of focus and attention to detail is applied to just about any engagement. Now, more focus does not correlate with more tension and a faster physiological response. In short, the more stressed you are, the more tense you'll become, which will lead to the physiological response of gripping your input harder. This will severely brick up your aim and prevent any quick micro adjustments to maintain the target and miss vital shots, resulting in possibly getting eliminated and, most importantly, lower damage games. Now I can simply tell you to maintain a calm composure during any engagement and don't let your stress get the best of you. But I don't clickbait on this channel, well, at least not all the time. And I will show you how a calm composure translates into performance in-game. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you know that I'm a big proponent of a loose grip. And that is because it will allow you to make quick micro adjustments and maintain stickiness on the target. This is important for a game like Apex Legends, where the TTK is incredibly high and tracking is highly prioritized. So before we begin, I'm going to do a quick and shameless plug in the hopes that at least 2% of you watching will like this video. Again, it's a small like for you, but it means the world to me, my self-esteem, and the YouTube algorithms. With that out of the way, now we are going to make our way to the firing range to get a better understanding of what I'm talking about and to also perform drills that will help you increase the damage made per magazine with the end goal of eliminating self-sabotaging physiological responses, aka a tense and stiff grip. To start, set the dummy shields to mythic and the stance to stand. Grab any automatic weapon of choice with a gold mag and no attachments. Then we are going to get to a mid-range distance. Now what I want you to do is grip your mouse or controller as hard as humanly possible and try to one clip the target 3 times in a row. What you'll come to find is that the recoil becomes incredibly hard to manage, and in order to maintain the target, you need to pull down aggressively, which will increase the chance of overcorrecting. Now that we understand the consequences of a tight grip, we will proceed to do the opposite. Loosen up your grip, aim for the entirety of the dummy, in other words, model aiming, and when firing, try your best to maintain the target with a loose grip while slightly pulling down. You will come to find that it is significantly easier to micro adjust and land the majority of your shots on the target. I want you to perform this exercise 10 times and only proceed to the next when you achieve at least 50% accuracy within those 10 eliminations. For the next step, we're going to implement a layer of movement on top of aiming, maintaining the same composure and trying to obtain at least 50% accuracy within 10 eliminations. If at any point in these exercises you don't hit at least 50% in your accuracy, stop and try again. And that is about all there is to it. Now, like all habits, doing these exercises just a few times will not fix or rewire your responses in game. But through consistency, I can guarantee that this will only enhance your performance and gameplay, taking you from one level to the next. In my experience, it's usually the tiniest details that often go overlooked, but provide the most change. So I truly hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form. And if it did, please drop a like and a sub if you want to see more aim training and theory videos. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.